This is a video of my Cub Cadet 1862. I bought this thing in North Jersey, about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. Seen it on Craigslist for $600. I picked it up and had a few issues with it. The floorboards were rotted out. Back end was pretty much rotted, but other than that, it ran good. So what I did was front lens on it. Used to have a front lens. I took it out of aluminum. I cut it out and put some angel eyes in there, and I added some aluminum diamond plate. Before, if anybody knows Cub Cadet 1862, they got the rubber foot things that go down there, and it's over top of metal. What happens is when it gets wet, it starts to rot out after years. So I replaced that, and I figured I'm going to build a front end loader, and here it is. Guy named Ryan that's on that's on YouTube. I kept on watching his video and looking at his, and I was inspired by his, so I started to build it. Got the plans from PF Engineer. Very good plans. If you follow it, everything will come out pretty good. I mean, I had to make some changes. For one, the one tower they're using for a reservoir, I felt more comfortable building a tank and mount it right to the reservoir. The tank holds about 5 gallons of hydraulic fluid, which will make the system run a lot cooler. I also put the pump in the front, just like Ryan did, and show you that real quick. What I did was I got the Lovejoy coupled right to the motor, and rerouted the muffler. Muffler came right through the front. It used to come right through the front, the exhaust. So what I did was I just made a T and welded it up and got the muffler from Tractor Supply. Some other changes I made. One, if you notice, going back to this guy Ryan again on the YouTube, he's got the 1250 Cub Cadet, and I noticed his pistons, cylinders were closed with the bucket flat, and that's wrong. You should have cylinders showing, so when you install them, they're going to be closed. So what you want to do is you want to make sure your bucket is curled and then install your cylinders. This way, when you start it up, you let out and you'll have your cylinders showing like that, and then you'll have the curl. So that's one change I made. The joystick, got that joystick. I ran short on hoses because I followed the plans, but they got the joystick here mounted somewhere in here, and I mounted it over here, so obviously I was about 6 inches short on each hose. I added this handle to it. It's a regular stick, and I just put the handle on it. Actually, I like it right where it's at because it's more, you get more control of the joystick when you're using the bucket. And other than that, I added some weights to the back, and I'm going to have to add one 50-pound or 75-pound right to that wheel. For some reason, that side wants to lift up because there's more weight on the other side than this side. Well, other than that, if I keep it low when I lift up, and mainly things driving, when I'm driving it with the bucket full, that's when you got to be very careful because this thing will flip. like I said, it's got power steering, so it makes it a lot easier. Tilt wheel. It's an 18 twin, and it runs very well. I got a couple videos on YouTube here. If you look it up, you'll see me in operation with it. Today is probably the third day I got it running good. I fixed all the leaks. I had about maybe 5 or 6 leaks. Had to retape them, and looks like I got them all fixed. But may have to reroute these hoses because I don't like how they're sitting. They look kind of sloppy. I've spent too much time and money on this to make it look like that. So and I still got all the things to do. I'm going to build a information center right there in the back of the joystick. Right there is going to be where you can start it up, and headlights and everything. I'm going to have a little box right there. I'll post it when I'm done. Like I said, this thing here used to be the forward and reverse. I got to take that off yet. I put foot pedal right down there. Much easier. Again, I must have watched Ryan's video, I don't know, maybe a dozen times. Did a nice job, and I was inspired by him. So, once again, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think. See you.